What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Faye. How are you guys? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. I'm doing great. What today is? Today is Wednesday. I'm so tired, y'all. It may not look like I'm tired because I put on makeup this morning, but I'm exhausted. I really am. I don't know. I don't know why. I just really feel tired. Like after I dropped Marjorie off to work, I had to go back and go to sleep again because I was just like, I'm exhausted. So luckily I was able to drive to work today because I would have been on the bus knocked out, snoring. Yep. I snore on the bus. What can I do? I can't stop it. Why'd you be like, you be snoring on the bus, Farrah? Hells yeah. I can't turn it off. If I could, I wouldn't do it. So if I'm tired enough, I fall asleep on the bus all the time. And if I'm in a really, really tired state, oh yeah, I snore. And I probably snore real loud too. They probably you know what? It's probably gonna be a video on YouTube of me sleeping on the bus snoring. Because I be knocked out. But I usually sit in the front by the bus driver. I'm sorry, I'm just like all over the place. I usually sit in the front by the bus driver, so maybe that's why I wouldn't get caught. Like, they wouldn't be able to, record me because there's nobody that sits, like, directly in front of me. So, that'll work. But anyway, y'all, what got me amped is I'm sitting here listening to Ricky Smiley this morning, and they had their little opinions about the whole reunion show of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. And do y'all know that Nene called in? Okay, while I'm talking to y'all in my brain, I just said, maybe it was staged, but I don't think it was staged. Let me tell you what they did. They were like, talking about how Phaedra's so classy and she is really held her own on the show, and they were trying to say, like, something came about when someone was saying, is Nene an embarrassment to black women? And so that they were saying how Phaedra is much more classy than Nene, and then they were like, oh, I don't care, Nene, we like Nene, but Phaedra is our favorite, blah 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 blah. And child, Nene called in because they was saying that Nene has been going in on all these educated women and all this stuff. So honey, Nene called in first, and Nene was like, let me tell you something, I don't have nothing against Phaedra. And she went in on Star. She was like, Star was sneaky from the second I got to that show, and I watched her. She's like, that show is a show where you build alliances for the I'm talking about the Celebrity Apprentice. She was like, that show is a show where you build alliances, and Star was sneaky from the get-go. Nobody liked her. I didn't like her. LaToya Jackson didn't like her. Meatloaf didn't like her. She went on and on and on. It was listing names. And then so she was like, Star was just a nasty person from the beginning. She was like, I double dated with her. I went out to lunch with her. She's like, I babysitted her dog. I did everything to try to be her friend. But Star just was a very shiesty person, she said. So, okay, fine. When it got to Phaedra, oh, she went in. She was like, I don't know, Phaedra. Phaedra act like she's so, I have all these degrees and I could do this and I could do that. But then she's on the same show as me. So it was just a mess. So then after they was talking to her, whatever, and she said her piece, like she was like, all in all, I don't have nothing against Phaedra, but stop trying to act like you all, innocent when you're not. You know what I mean? The show is a very opinionated show. This is what she said that I liked. Real Housewives of Atlanta, all of them, or all the Real Housewives shows, they're all shows that are very opinionated, and pretty much, they record the scenes and then they give their opinion on the matter, whatever it is. So you really can't get mad because of somebody's opinion. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody thinks you're trashy, even if you're not trashy, it's their opinion to say that you're trashy. That was Nene's point. So they went to commercial break, and then Phaedra called in, and Phaedra was like, they were like, hey Phaedra, how are you? She was like, I'm doing well this morning, thank you. And then she was like, I was just getting ready for work. As if to say, what the hell Nene doing? She ain't doing nothing. I'm getting ready for work, So she was just like, oh, Nene act like she don't know me, but then she say she from New York. It was like a whole, when Phaedra came on, it became like catty, and they were going back and forth. And I didn't honestly see a point that came, well, she made a couple good points, Phaedra did, but it was just real funny to hear them going. But then they started like really going back and forth. When it came time for her to talk about Nene, though, she was like, oh, I wish Nene all the best, and Nene is a hustler, and I like that about her, and she's a go-getter, and she's trying to find her happy, so I hope she find her happy or her deliverance wherever. Like, she took it a class above, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like Nene because Nene, like, keeps it real on, like, a regular level, but Phaedra ass, she went, like, above and beyond. She even brought the higher power into it. I was like, damn. I mean, once you bring God into it, I mean, what can a person say? Well, Nene didn't care. Nene kept arguing with her anyway. So, it was very, very interesting. So, now all the people are giving their opinion, and they're playing music. Now everybody's calling in because everybody was pissed. So, anyway, that was it. But it was very, very interesting. So, I guess you really never know what's going to happen on the radio. I didn't feel like it was staged. So, hopefully it wasn't. But, yeah. They pretty much was going in on each other. And then finally Ebony, which is the girl on there, the woman on there, she was like, okay, let's stop this because it's not being productive. Parts of it are funny, but we're just going back and forth. There's no resolution to it. And as black women, y'all just on here arguing back and forth. So let's just be productive and let's stop it. So she cut it off. But, I was like, damn. I was like, man. No, I just got a text, sorry. So yeah, hopefully you guys are all doing great. Besides that was my little piece of drama. So I was very I'm very hyped off of that. I needed that little tidbit of gossip. So hopefully you guys are all doing great. I'm doing well, and I will talk to you guys soon. Okay? Alright, bye. Don't forget, be blessed, be encouraged, stay positive, and let me know what y'all think below. Those of you who are interested in the show, let me know what you guys think. Alright, so have a great day. Bye.